Well, what do you know? It's Sunday again, and here I am checking in. Hi, guys, this is Orion with my weekly check in about my process of healthifying my body. For anybody who's new here, let me try and do it fast this time. I'm currently doing Chloe Ting's Summer 2018. Yeah, it's 2020, I know. 2018 Shred Challenge. It's an 8-week program, and I am following a low carb slash ketogenic eating style. I am not limiting my food in any way. I'm looking at sleeping better, eating better, feeling better mostly. And I do a weekly check in because I realized, first of all, it helps me. And second, there is very little out there on the YouTube about healthifying, weight loss, exercising when you have cup L. So I decided to go on this journey and document and record for prosperity. Is that what's happening here? Sorta. But it's being recorded and prosperity can do with it as it will. I keep telling everybody this, but if you're new here, this is an unedited channel. There is no special effects, and if I mess up, I just say it again. I don't edit anything. I record and I upload. I will probably do some edited footage in the future, like I'm finishing Chloe Ting's 8-week program next week, and I will then try to do a snapshot from the different videos to show the progress side by side. Fingers crossed I make it. I'm not very technological that way. Look, guys, there's a lot of technological things out there. You can't do all of them. Well, at least I can't do all of them. Never mind, not relevant. So, today I started week 7 of the 8. And if you watched last week's video, and you'll have a link at the end of the video if you want to check it out, I wore this in a different color. I have this in a ton of colors. I was moaning, maybe even bitching. You didn't hear that, YouTube. How it's still tough. People say they've started and it was really, really rough for a few days, and then it became easier. Well, it took me full 6 weeks, and now it's become easier. No, full 5 weeks. During week 6, it suddenly became easier. Not saying it wasn't hard. I just didn't feel crushed. I just felt, okay, that was a hard workout, but during the workouts, I felt strong. And I started doing the plank work more and doing less modifications. So it is getting easier. Yay! And this week, because last week was easier, this week we got a new workout session. So if you don't know, this Chloe Ting challenge, it has basically 4 different workouts: full body, arms, upper body, lower body, and abs and core. But for the last 2 weeks, you get a 5th one, and that is a burnout challenge. That was scary. I survived. So it's 2 circuits. One has you doing longer periods of time of different exercises. Most of them are more cardio. And there, it was a bit too hard for me. I did it. I had to modify one because I don't jump. I have bad knees. And so I had to modify several, but one was it's just a jumping exercise. I had to replace it with high knees. And most of them I had to stop somewhere in the middle and rest a bit and come back or not. And then you do 20 seconds of each, and that was really doable. And I enjoyed it. I have learned something through this process, which I was thinking about for a while regarding exercise, and this proved it. Don't wait for perfection let me say that differently. Favor progress over perfection, especially in a program like this where you repeat the same workouts several times. Muscle needs time to create, to react to a stimuli. If you do the workout only once and you can't really get to the end of the workout if you're done in the middle, do it again until you can do it. But if you know you're going to repeat the same workout several times throughout your plan, and you can get through all the way, maybe even with breaks, maybe with modifications, but you can do the entire thing, then keep adding on, keep going through the schedule. What Chloe Ting does here is she uses these four and then she modules them out, more, adding on more days of workouts, adding on more sessions to the different days. So they're blocks. And since you're repeating the same block over and over, I found that I had really good progress by simply saying I will go with a program, even though I wasn't perfect on block core. I'm still not. There are still exercises where I do, that's a 50-second set. So I do 30-second, another 10 seconds, and it's done. So I take breaks, basically. And still, just because I keep doing the stimuli and I'm not limiting my body to, okay, you need to do this once and you need to be able to do everything. I keep pushing it. The stimuli says, the signal is, no, this is not enough. You actually need to do more. And then what I needed to be able to do last week becomes possible. Now, I have done other workouts where, let's say you had I had a different module per week. So week 1 you do the same module 3 times. Week 2 you do a second module 3 times, etc. And then I would not progress from week 1 to week 2 until I can survive the entire module of week 1. And it took me, when I did it, it took me 2 to 3 weeks to graduate from week to week, at least at the beginning. So that's the way I see it. If the workouts are going to be repeated, if you're going to get the same stimuli for your muscles again and again, it's better to progress with a program once you can survive the entire workout. Don't do the warm-up section. This one doesn't have warm-ups, you have to do your own, but I know in future programs you did add warm-ups. Don't do the warm-up session, say I can't do anything else, I'm done, and then say I did week 1, day 1. No, you didn't. You have to go through the entire plan somehow and survive all the way to graduate to the next thing. Now, if it's a weekly plan and has different days, then do the different days and don't move to next week until you can do all the days. You don't have to do all. It's not a good idea to do the same workout day after day after day after day for many days. That's my take on it. Now, disclaimer, I'm not a fitness expert. I only do my own fitness. I read a lot about a ton of stuff. That's why I tell you stuff about a ton of stuff. And you do with it what you do with it. That's my take. Now, the other thing I do on my checkup, oh, Jesus Christ, and not good today. The other thing I do on my check-ins is show you my progress and check out my posture. So I have a line on the floor to make these parts of the video comparable when we finish the 8 weeks. Ta-da! This is me today, and standing really best posture that I can. If you've ever noticed, best posture means your girls are proud. And if you feel like hiding them, then change your mind, because good posture has proud girls. Let's do side, and this is my regular stance, and I am actually seeing a marked improvement in my posture. So my neck is still tilting a bit forward, but you can see my ears are much closer to where they were supposed to be, which is right above the shoulders. They're very close to it. Now, if I pull in and straighten up, I would say my head is no, it's not exactly where it's supposed to be, but it's so close. I can actually push my neck slightly back. So this isn't natural anymore, but I can move my body into neutral position. I couldn't have done that a few weeks ago, even with even activating all my power. But right now I can actually move myself into good posture. Woo-wee. Let's do other side. So just standing, and you can see that I have this arc in the back. It's a bit, I think it's reduced slightly, but you can see how it pushes my abdomen out, and that is basically weakness. And if I pull in, I have to push my tush back down. My abs look much better. To get my posture right. Kind of nice, I would say. I didn't lose a lot of weight. We did not lose weight. This is a positive NLP thing. We improve our weight. You lose your wallet and you're upset. You improve your weight and you're happy. So in the 3 weeks before today, the last 3 check-ins. Last 3 check-ins, I reported basically a plateau. I actually went up about 100 grams every week, which is nothing. So it's a plateau. And this week, I went down almost 2 pounds. So, and I'm not only back on track to the nice linear graph I charted at the beginning, I'm actually ahead of the graph right now by week. All in all, I've been doing this for 12 weeks now, and I'm down almost 11 pounds, or around 5 kilos, which is very slow, very comfortable, and I can live with that. Do I want to go faster? Yeah, but I'm not going to put anything into it. So it's like with a car, you can put more gas to go faster, or you can wait until there's a downhill. I'm waiting for the downhill. What I'm doing right now is perfect for me, and I'm not looking to do anything different for now. I am thinking of doing intermittent fasting in the foreseeable future, not because of the impact it has on the weight, but because I've heard it's extremely healthy for rejuvenating the body and creating a stimuli for the cells to regenerate, and the impact that has on skin cells specifically is that if you are losing volume beneath the skin, it helps the skin stay taut and not sag. And specifically, since I am looking to reduce the bust size and the girls basically, and it looks like if I continue to reduce them, they will sag immensely to the point where I might need to consider an operation, which I really don't want. It means that checking out the impact of intermittent fasting is a good idea. On the other hand, I don't like fasting. So for now, it's off the table. I am toying with the idea of adding it at a future date. And if you look around for information about intermittent fasting, you will see all kinds of protocols like 16-8, so you don't eat for 16 hours and then you have an 8-hour eating window, etc. With my age, with my knees, with the research I've done, basically, I'm going for something a bit more extreme, where I'm thinking of doing a 23-1, 16-8. So one day I will only eat during 1 hour in the late afternoon, and the next day I will do 2 meals over an 8-hour period, or 6 or 8 hour period, and I will alternate those with or without weekends. I still don't know how to do that. Weekends have specific needs in our home. I'm still thinking about it. I don't know why I'm telling you something that I'm not going to do right now, but it came out and I don't edit, so there you have it. I did want to say something about my age. You don't really need to know it, but I'm going to be 46 next month, and I'm thinking that's part of the reason why it took me so much time to go from really, really, really hard to, okay, this is getting easy. Body's aging. The other thing is that I actually discovered muscles I didn't know I had. Now, didn't always know, but I've recently known that I'm very stiff here at the bottom of my back. And today, after the workout, I actually felt I worked out something there. And I was like, yay, that is a good thing, because stiffness here, to me, the feeling is that it's stiff and weak. And working it out, getting the blood flowing there, getting the muscles rebuilding themselves might really help. And I'm really, really looking forward to that. And hopefully I'll remember to let you know what happened next week. I don't have anything else to say except the usual, subscribe, hit the like button, ring the bell, whatever. Do write to me, especially if you have questions, and it could be questions about my progress, and if you're girls struggling with big breasts, how to work out, what is the struggles you're struggling with, let me know so I can refer to that and tell you my hacks and my experiences. But also, guys, I know a lot of guys watch this channel because I say the words boobs and breasts, and I wear tight clothes and they can look at me, and that's perfectly okay. What do you want to know? Let me know. Maybe we can do something about it. Here's until next time. Bye.